Fire. F-I-R-E. Fire.
Good job, buddy. That's good spelling.
Here.
Hello, duck.
Hello, duck.
Hey, what are you doing, duck?
What are you doing, duck? What are you doing, duck? It's good to see you, duck.
Okay, I gotta go get the ladder. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh my gosh. I never realized the door is not centered with that thing up there. That's obnoxious. Here's what I'm getting up to. We're selling our house. We're trying to sell our house. We're hoping to list it next week. So we're doing the finishing touches. I forgot the paint can opener. So we're doing finishing touches on the house. And one of the last few things is making this look less gross. Here I go. We've lived here 6 years and I've never gotten up close and personal with this part of the house. Interesting. These gutters need cleaned out. I don't want to go higher. Okay, it's actually really secure. I'm fine. Just don't look down. Oh. I got the most massive brush, so I have to be on the ladder for a little time as possible. I should have got like a little hooky thingy. I have a little hooky thingy. Probably hang it on that one. I think that'll be high enough. Maybe not. It'd be better than holding a whole bucket of paint. Okay, let's not pour it on me. Let's go around. Da da da. La-dee-dum, la-dee. Don't be dumb. Melody. Okay, there. There. Oh, that's better. Okay. My back is already hurting. Can't do. Oh my god, it's a bug. It's better to get stung by a wasp than fall off a ladder. Just remind myself. Why did I do this in the heat of the day? It's 2:12. Why? I know why. I'm just procrastinating reading a book. I didn't want to stop reading. It was so, well, I won't want to say it was good. It's more like a guilty pleasure book. Oh, there's a hair. How did that get up there? Oh. Okay. Feet are falling asleep. Doesn't have to look pretty, right? Like, I'm gonna be seeing it from 11 feet below. It just has to look refreshed, and it does. This color match is actually pretty dang spot on. Way to go, Lowe's employee. I'm interested to see how long this is. When I get back down and see how long this video is and see how long this took. Because in my mind, I built it up to do that. Oh, this is gonna take all day. It's gonna be terrible. La-dee-dum, la-dee. La-dee-dum, la-dee. La-dee, la-dee-dum, la-dum. Oh, okay. I think that's good enough. Looks much better than it did. Now I have to do the edges. I was thinking about doing all this trim, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. That is a red wasp. That is what was buzzing around me. Will I be able to reach that? Yeah, I'm a tall girl. got paint in my toe. It's the same one I hung it on before. Okay. Whew. Let's see how long that took. 10 minutes with all my yapping. No, that's just gonna show my butt. We'll keep it wide. Yeah, I watched that other clip back and it really was showing off my assets. I probably shouldn't say that. Don't break a window. And then I gotta do some in the backyard. But it's only 2:30. So much quicker than I thought it was gonna be. And I thought I was gonna do more than I actually am because I got a whole gallon of paint thinking I was gonna redo all the trim in the whole house. But I think actually it will. I just realized Nick's gonna see me on the ring cam. I'm waiting for him to start talking. Maybe he's too busy. The ring cam's gonna catch me talking to myself. So funny. So funny. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, hello, lizard. What's up? You checking out what I'm doing? Sup? Just don't jump on me. All my flowers are gonna bloom. More yellow flowers. Oh, I don't need to go this high. I can go right here and reach. Maybe one more. No, it feels too high. Kind of did a weird angle here. Blech. It's okay. I should go get a hammer and nail that down a little bit. Okay, hammer acquired. Y'all, I planted a hibiscus plant up here in my front yard. I didn't plant it, I had a pot of it. And the next morning I got up to go check on it and see if it needed watering, and it was gone. And the squirrels had eaten it. And I did not know that squirrels like to eat hibiscus. I would have bought something else because we have so many squirrels here. Okay, here we go. Wow, that's easy. Well, that looks better than it did. Okay, check and check. I think I'm done on the ladder. Praise the Lord. Now for the backyard.
That was amazing. Run again. Okay. What are we doing here? Are you in a painting game?
Is it a painting game?
What are you doing? What are you doing when you're in a painting game?
I'm doing some touch-ups.
What are you doing when you're in touch-ups?
Yep. Gotta do some touch-ups.
What are you doing when you're in touch-ups?
So that the white doesn't show through the little spots that I fixed.
What are you doing when you're spots chips?
Spots, no, not spots, chips. The spots that I fixed. So these are the spots that I fixed. Okay, I think we're all done.
Okay.
No, that's not trash. That's not trash. Anyway. So I'm by myself getting mulch and ground cover from Houston Garden Center. Just picked up my Lowe's order, and I have breakfast and coffee, just enjoying a lovely car picnic with the scent of mulch. I don't know why I did this in this order, but it is what it is. So while we're sitting here, I want to talk about books. So while I was painting the front of the house, painting part of the front of the house, I was talking about the book I was reading. Finished that book pretty quickly because the writing in those books are very straightforward. It's like kind of like reading a Facebook post of like someone talking about their life. Like it's not, I don't know, it's not fancy prose or anything. It's just like a friend talking about their life. Anyway, I'm kind of glad the series is over because it kind of had like this weird, like, I felt obligated to finish it just because I really liked the first one and the rest of them were not as good. And that makes me sad. But I like the characters in the town and I like the family, like I like the dynamic between the characters, but the actual stories being told were like, I like the first one. That's all I'll say. Since that book, I've listened to the book club book for my family's book club, and that was Mrs. England, and that was a fun book. Actually, there was nothing fun about that book. That book was slow. It's about a nurse and her family that she works for is like red flags everywhere, and you don't really know who the bad guy is going to end up being. So it's a very slow, and then all of a sudden it just picks up at the end and it just, this is a big reveal, all that. And so I did enjoy the book. I liked the audiobook because I think if I was reading pages, it would have taken me so long because there was like almost nothing happening. Like it was just regular, everyday, mundane life. I don't know. I liked the audiobook. It was really good. Anyway, tomorrow is the book club for that. I need to eat and not, yeah, so much. Now I started this book last night that is called Don't Be in Love by, I don't know who it's by, but the same author has a book called Picking Daisies on Sunday, and that book was so cute. And so I think I'm gonna like this one too. I already like it a lot. The male main character is famous, and for some reason, I love that. I don't know if that's really a trope, but like when one of the characters is famous and fame is like part of the plot, it like drives the plot a little bit. I don't know why. I eat it up. It's one of my favorite things. I think it's because it's a very interesting human condition that obviously I don't have to worry about, or I've never experienced, or probably will never experience, most people will never experience. But the way it really does affect your life, being famous like that, I don't know. It's always been interesting to me from an anthropological standpoint. What else? I've read oh my gosh. The Last Unicorn. I read The Last Unicorn recently. I got it from the library. I was looking up, like, I want a fantasy book that's not just going to be like, I feel like modern fantasy is too, I don't know, it's like too hard to distinguish what is or isn't straight up erotica with dragons. Anyway, so I was looking up like classic fantasy books, the best classic fantasy books. And The Last Unicorn came up, and I tried that one, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad I read that book. It was so good. I got it from the library, and then I started like, I was thinking it was like 9 pages in, and I was like, no, I have to buy this book so that I can highlight it and tab it because it's so good. I also got the little book of novellas, and I can't wait to read them. And then I also want to read more by this author because I just enjoyed it so much. It was so whimsical, and it was like lyrical and fun, and I just really enjoyed that. I've also been trying to do this year at least one nonfiction book a month. Last year I read all fiction, and I think I kind of made my brain a little bit jelly. Like, oh, you're on the steering wheel. Yeah, so I'm reading nonfiction so that it, like, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I just enjoy that food for thought. So far, I've read Portrait of God by Jack Moring. I started that like last year, but then I finished it this year. So January, I read the Bible. That was my nonfiction. February, I read Portrait of God. March, I read, what did I read? No, January Bible, February Portrait God, February March. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's gonna drive me crazy. Accessible Church. Sandra Peoples. And I read that because my son has autism. And we've been looking for a church for like 2 years now. And it's been really hard, and it's been really kind of sad in a way, but encouraging in other ways. Because I see that so many people want to be accommodating and make their churches accessible for people with disabilities, but I, of all people, fully understand that it's hard, like, to meet those needs. But anyway, that book was really, really great. I'm glad that I read it because it helped me to see, like, the vision, the ideal for what disability ministry could be in churches. Then my other nonfiction book that I read was Uncomplicated by Hosanna Wong, and that was a really cool book as well. I enjoyed that. That was like just a kind of a deep breath when it comes to your relationship with God, and I recommend that. It was just like, it's like a sigh of relief. You read that book and you're like, it's okay, I'm okay, just keep going. That's a good book. So this month though, in May, we're already at like we're mid-May still, I would say. And I haven't read anything yet, but I just ordered today No More Boring Bible Study by Faith Womack, I think her name is. And that's going to be my May book. And I was going to read A World Without God by Chris Palmer, but I'm afraid that book is going to be very meaty. And so I think I'm going to do that for next month, for June, and start at the beginning of the month. And then slowly chip away at it so that I can like think about it as I read it, because I know it's going to be a great book. So those are my nonfiction books that I'm going to be reading. Okay, I'm going to finish eating this food, and then we're going to go to Houston Garden Center and pick out some ground cover.